Today on Strength to Rise, Drew and I are talking to this guy, Chad Wesley Smith, about how he squats so much in boat shoes.
Yeah, I've thought it was cool my whole life. You know, it was just something that always fascinated me. My mom and dad told me that when I was in Sunday school and they told the story about David and Goliath and they asked the class, who do you want to be? And you're supposed to say David, of course, at church. And I said Goliath because he was the biggest and the strongest. Training always really interested me. I think maybe I watched a Rocky IV montage too many times. Mom said when I was 9 years old, I was getting ready to play my first year of Pee Wee football, and I was in the backyard and I had taken like car bungee cords and would bungee cord myself to the trees in the backyard and be running against the resistance of that and doing push-ups and stuff, and it was all on my own accord when I was 9 or 10 years old. My name is Chad Wesley Smith. I am a powerlifter, strongman, author, coach, speaker, and owner of Juggernaut Training Systems, which is a fitness education company, I guess would be the best way that I could describe it. Juggernaut started in September 2009, really as a sports performance training business in a physical gym location in Laguna Hills, California. I never really expected it to turn into what it is now, but I'm pretty happy that it has. My introduction to the fitness industry, came as a coach, coaching at the high school level. I grew from the high school level into opening Juggernaut, so it was all about in-person coaching. And I did have some online presence, writing articles and that. And I wrote the book, The Juggernaut Method, the first one, which was really just a reflection of my own training that I did for my first powerlifting meet and the style of training that I was doing with a lot of our in-person clients. I'm very excited about the direction of powerlifting, the popularity that it's gaining, particularly raw powerlifting. And CrossFit is obviously a huge thing to thank for that, and it's the reason that I get to travel around the country and around the world, sharing what my passion is and teaching people how to lift, that so many more people are being introduced to it. As the sport continues to grow in popularity and more people are exposed to what powerlifting really is, hopefully there's more opportunity for sponsorship and exposure for top lifters, and I'm looking forward to that. I moved out of having the physical location a little bit over 2 years ago, so I don't do a ton of in-person training at this point, though in a couple months, and this is breaking news on your show right now, there'll be a new Juggernaut Training Systems facility which will, under one roof, house training for powerlifting, weightlifting, sports performance, competitive CrossFit, recreational CrossFit, physical therapy, chiropractic, so everything across the board. But at this point, mostly I'm doing online training for competitive powerlifters, a little bit less for strongmen, some competitive CrossFitters, and some people who are just wanting to get strong. The current state of the fitness industry is a broad and confusing state. I think there's a ton of great information out there, and I think that there's a ton of bullshit out there as well. I'd like to think that myself and Juggernaut are spearheading the side of good. We're able to put forward people who, maybe they're not the most polished writers or polished speakers, but they're the real competitors and real coaches who are living training at the highest level and coaching at the highest level every day, and helping give those people a voice and share what's going to be truly the most valuable information to people.